Good morning, or whenever you're watching. I'm just having a little flight here in this new Local Legend 6 airplane, the Yonkers, the F-13A, I believe. Pretty old, because it's kind of a built, I think, and maiden flight was like after World War One, I think it was. Yonkers. We already have Yonkers in the sim. Now this is the Yonkers F-13A. You have 3 variants of this plane if you get it in the sim marketplace for $15, so it's a good deal. And you have 3 variants. You have this one, which is the modern one, the Replica. There's one with floats and skis also. No, there's like more. And then the old timer, the real classic one, with no modern equipment inside. This one is more modern, as you can see on the propeller. It is fixed, so no turning blades or anything like that. And look at the cockpit, it's open, just a window, but you do have a space behind there for 4 passengers, which is the new thing back then. When was this plane maiden flight? I think it was like in 1919 it was a long time ago. I wasn't born for sure. Yeah, June 25, the 25th, 1919, this plane first time flew. Not this replica one, because it's all modernized. So let's pop inside. There we go. We are here at the moment in Alistown, Bahamas, because I like the islands, the vibes, the atmosphere, the birds, the sound of the waves, everything. So, as you can see, now let's get rid of this modern equipment. Let's turn everything off. Had to turn that on so I can use my GTN 750 here. Now this is very modern. If you have the classic one, maybe I'll show you that also in this video. Here you can do close and open, like this little window that you can look to your passengers. The doors, sadly enough, they don't open. Now in the classic one, the other variant, you have like a clipboard that comes down and you can select to open that door here on the left side. But the modern one doesn't come with any kind of iPad, EFB, of tablet or anything else. So you can't open this door. But in the classic one you can. And then of course the seats, this is all modern, and the classic is also interior, is totally different. So let's close this up. Boom. And there you have it, an open cockpit just with a window. Let's sit here in the pilot seats. There we go. Now this one also has the tail wheel. You can lock it and unlock it, which you cannot do in the classic one, the real old timer one. No propeller, because it's fixed propeller. Fuel mixture full. This is the throttle. And then you do have here the fuel tank selector. Can you take the yoke away from this side? I don't think so. Nope. So let's get this out of the way. And you do have cowl flaps, which you don't see if you go to the external view, but you do have to open them up normally for maximum coolant. And then left, right, both fuel tanks. Let's safely select both. The wheel here is down below. Trim wheel is set to take off. There is a parking brake here. Now in the classic one doesn't have any parking brakes or brakes or whatever, but it does function if you have it mapped to your controller. So all these circuit breakers, they actually work. They actually work, all of them. So that's nice. So let's get the power on, alternator, master switch. Yep. Avionics. left, right magneto. Fuel pump, let's have you don't hear anything though. Beacon lights. Heroes, that's this one. That's working. Alright. There we go. Start it up. As you can see, this is the modern one. The tail wheel here can be locked and unlocked, so that's nice. So I think if you do buy this plane and you want to use it for more than just look at it, that was the way it was in the past, but you can also still use it today. Then you need this kind of gear. There we go. Hit B. I already did that, so the barometer is set. Caged. Alright. So you do have all this modern equipment here, radio. And this actually works if I turn all the lights on. Fuel pump can come off. That can come off. Voila. Let's close that up. See if I change the lights, even though it doesn't have any. There's no lights whatsoever. Oh yeah, there's one there. Yeah, the beacon lights. So you do see that have an impact. So all this is all functioning. So that's nice. Texturing wise, this plane is just fantastic. It's like Caranado. There's nothing to complain about. Everything is just perfect. Yeah. So let's go take off. Let's check everything is working. Yep. Of course, tail wheel has to be free because I want a taxi. But for takeoff and landing, I want that to be locked, of course. I don't know, there's no tower here. I don't think I need to ask permission.
Mike Yankee Charlie Charlie traffic junkers Sierra Papa Alpha Romeo Kilo Yankee taking off runway 13 straight out departure.
There's not gonna be any reply, so okay. Let's get going. Where's the windsock pointing to? Where's the windsock here? There's no windsock? Oh yeah, there it is. Wind still. So I can choose which one would it ask for. Let's go take here to the right, brakes off, parking brake. Like most planes that come within the in-sim marketplace and the default ones, it's kind of a quiet engine noises. There we go. It is always beautiful here at the islands of the Bahamas. It is a tail dragger, so be careful with braking. Nothing happened. So be careful. Tail draggers, they're always dangerous. So this one also. If you hit the brakes too hard, you will flipper, as you just saw. Okay, let's get her turned. And let's take off. So same as a old plane, 50 up, tail wheel comes off. Ooh, she's a tail dragger. Full throttle. And off we go. Of course, fixed wheels, so no retracting any gears now. You can fly inverted with this bird, it's just not possible. I tried. It's an old plane, it's a passenger plane. Or cargo. Look at this Bahamas, I love it here. I'll put it in the description below where you can get this. It's a payware airport though. So yeah, there's floats, there's the classic one and this modern one, and you also have skis, I think it comes with. Let's just say hi to these passengers there and the cruise boat and lander. Oh yeah, I'll better lock my wheel for landing. I should have done that with takeoff also. So now you do have a GPS kind of a thing here, so you can really use this plane. It is a full metal plane, and I think that was the new innovation back then, which makes this plane so durable and very easy to fly and very strong. So very good endurance. I think Junkers is also like German, so it has all these trendy, innovative technologies from back then. And this was also the first plane that has been used to start up the airline company, of course, Lufthansa. The Germans, always renowned for their engineering perfection, which is still the case today with all their cars. Alright, let's land. So will she stall? Yes, she will, but it's just very easy to recover. Let's do that. I don't think she does anything aggressive. Left wing, but just steer her out and nothing drastic. But no inverted flight, so not Sparky proof. This thing doesn't have any flaps, so you do have to slow her down in another way. back to that airport we came from. But yeah, texturing wise everything is functioning, and for a big surprise that all the breakers, they actually work. So gyro, you will see this thing start malfunctioning. The GPS, so all these things are working. So it's awesome. I like that. Should do that more and more. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm running out of runway. Let's try that again. Where's the airfill at? Oh, there. Tail wheel is locked. Let's put her down gently without running out of runway. Nope. Come on! Sven, what are you doing? Yeah, because it's a tail dragger. If you hit the brakes, you will flip again. So you can enjoy the view a little bit more. Of course, normally I fly in VR only. Now with recording it's very difficult to do that in VR. And do need a far stronger GPU to be able to do that. So I'm doing most of the recordings in pancake mode. But flying in pancake mode, that's another challenge. That's even more difficult than recording VR. Alright. I'm running out of runway again. I'll just gently tap the brakes. Running out of runway. Slow down. I should have unlocked my tail wheel. That's not good. It wouldn't be Sparky video if it went all nice without any crashing. So let's unlock my tail wheel and get out of the water, if that is still possible. Pretty big wheels, come on. So this is the water variant of the plane. Nope, it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, alright, totally unrealistic. So you see, my flying skills need to improve. Exceptional, especially with these old birds. Let's go here at, what is it, Monkey Island? I don't know, there's like a monkey symbol with a key here. There we go. And let's turn her off. There we go. The Junkers 13 of F-13A. Okay, let's go to the other variant. Of course, if you take the water plane with floaters, there's not many seaports really that much. Because that's a seaplane only, doesn't have any kind of wheels. So let's select that again. Departs, and I'll land here also. Arrival, and these are the other variants. So this is the classic one, the one with the floats and with the skis. So you have 4 variants. Now this is the classic. It's a wooden propeller instead of an aluminum metal one, and so on. Wheels, the undercarriage is different and everything. So it's really eye for detail. Also the interior is also different. You do have some liveries. Yeah, these are the usual ones, but I don't use those. FlightSim.io, I think more will come for these kind of planes. Let's put daytime again. Fly. And there you will see the old plane. So flying her is more just looking out the window of the cockpit. What you see is what you get, kind of a deal. Come on, Sim. Loading, loading, loading. So that's where I'm at, still at this beautiful airport in the Bahamas. And as you can see, no modern equipment at all, which I do like. Still have this little window. You can open that. And as you can see, the interior, it is totally different. Old school. I've got holes for the seat belts to put through, I think. And these doors on windows, you can't open them, but there is here a tablet that you can pick, which you don't have in the modern one, so I think they kind of missed that out. So you do sit all these like doors, stairs, load luggage, and so on. Let's go to the external. As you can see now, there's the stairs there, and the door is open, and shocks are placed to keep the plane at bay. But you can't close the door here. On the exterior or interior, you can't do that. But you do have this. They should have also this option in the Replica modern one, but yeah, they don't. So let's get rid of this and put that board back. The dials and everything, they're in German, but they all function, and it's very nice to see. Fuel pump. You also have the fuel tank selector here. So voila, that would be enough. left, right, both magnetos that you can see here. Now this is the fuel valve. This doesn't function for some kind of reason. This is an alternative auxiliary fuel tank. Now in plumbing, it's always the direction that you put the handle, and then it flows. That's always the case, not only in planes. This is just the way it is. If you see a old-fashioned faucet, handle, fuel valve, whatever, it's always in the direction to open it. So same here. No buttons here, but the old school. So I'm gonna on all my electrical things. Ignition on. Mixture fully rich. The throttle, that's that one. And then it's Bosch, the starter. So it shows with the engine, with the arrow I mean, to start the engine. And just keep it pressed. Turn it. And normally the engine will start. There we go. And the engine sound is also different than the Replica one, so it's very nice. They all put all that work in it. But there's no tail wheel. It's just like a stick. So there's no way to lock it or unlock it. And let's get her turned. Don't go into the bushes, Sven. Yeah, I'm already way into the bushes here. Let's get back to default view. And let's get this bird in the air. Ah, cowl flaps. It doesn't make any difference though. But normally you should open the cowl flaps. Where was it again? It's there somewhere. For opening and closing the cowl flaps. That's normally when the engine is cold and you need to open them up. There we go, let's go. Pretty big plane. I thought it was small until I was in it. Tail wheel comes up, or tail stick. And there we go. And you can see the smoke coming out of that little pipe there in front of the wing, the window I mean. And you see the exhaust fumes coming. So that's a nice detail which you don't see in the modern one. Oh, I crashed. Pancake mode. Sorry. Nothing happened, nothing to see here. Okay. But you can see and hear the engine sound, the wing, the tail wing is different. So you do get a lot of plane for your 15 bucks. But no flaps, because this plane just doesn't have it. Whoa, big wing. The sounds of the gear are old-fashioned. Brake. Well, you can't flip this bird like you can do with the Replica one. kind of better in braking. But I don't know if this old plane have any kind of brakes on him. Because I don't see any kind of brake mechanism. These brakes, I don't think they have drums. Which could be. But I have to look it up. Oh, tree. Yep. The virtual trees. Let's park her up again. Now I'm pressing my brakes, so it does brake, but I don't think this plane has any. Okay. And as you can see, this thing doesn't do anything, but this one does. Got the fuel and the electricals. There you go. The Yonkers F-13A. Close that window. So that's possible. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.